Hello everybody, and welcome back to another stream. Hopefully my desk fan is not super loud. I'm going to check that in a second, because I don't want it that. Nope, it seems fine. Okay, I'm just a little hot, so I don't want to not have a fan on. How's it going, everybody? So hey, guess what? I didn't go like 9 months without doing a stream again. I only went like 1 month, I think. So that is therefore an improvement. That is definitely an improvement. I also skipped thanks. Okay, I'm already seeing weird stuff in chat. I mean, some of you guys say weird stuff, and sometimes in a good way and sometimes in a bad way. Anyway, this stream should be about an hour, because I do need to get up early tomorrow morning for church, so I do need to get up early, so I need to go to bed early. But I figured, I got, all my stuff done, so I was like, why not do a stream, I got some free time, may as well do it. Let's see. My friend got banned from Venti for asking for a Sprite Cranberry. I actually tried that recently. Sprite Cranberry. I believe it's called, what is it? Winter Spiced Cranberry. It sucks. I'm sorry, it sucked. I've never been a fan of Sprite to begin with, but I thought, hey, maybe adding cranberry to that would make it better. But no, still not. Still not. Let's see. Not raiding anywhere today, before anybody gets their hopes up on that, because of course I start streaming and then people saying, oh, you should raid here, you should raid there, go raid here. We're not raiding anywhere, right? We're not raiding nowhere right now. Let's see. Sprite isn't that bad. I honestly prefer Starry, honestly. If I want like the lemon lime flavor. I'm leaving. Bye, Barney. No raid, no stay. Okay, alright. That's fine. You can do that. Guys, let's raid Barney's stream. Now, what would that look like? Just like spamming up my chat or something? I don't know. Sprite is so yummy. Honestly, not even a fan of those lemon lime sodas. I like Mountain Dew. That's what I like. I'm a Mountain Dew enthusiast, actually. I became one earlier this year. Barney, would it be cool to unprivate the old Frappe Exposed videos? That's, I was thinking about that. So for those who are unaware, back in late 2019, I had this whole, like, series where I leaked Frappe's, staff chat, where, like, only admins could see. And this was back at a time when Frappe hated my guts, and honestly, rightfully so, because I was basically raiding every weekend. But, somebody leaked to me screenshots from their staff chat, and I made a whole video series, like probably like 4 or 5 videos on it. But honestly, I was a jerk. I was not being fair at all to Frappe in that situation. Frappe probably still hates your guts a bit. Maybe some people wouldn't be surprised, but it's also been a very long time. So a lot of the people that are there now probably weren't even there back then. But anyway, as I was saying, I have considered making a kind of like my own react video to that series to kind of show, hey, this is how much of a jerk I used to be back then, even though I'm still somewhat of a jerk these days. I mean, I literally have made like 10 videos born abusing at Washies, so I mean, I don't know. But anyway, do I hate IHOP? I just, how they run, I guess, is really the better way to put it. I try not to hate any groups, really. I try not to do that, because there's enough trollers that are like that. They're like, oh, I hate you. I hate this game. I am going to do whatever it takes to, just be the guy who causes this group to go down in flames or something, But I am not. I try not to be that guy. I just try to be like the guy that's like, hey, I just kind of come here to have fun, and that's about it. Thank you, Transport Enthusiast, for the donation, saying, I hate Venti. I get inspired from your vids, Barney. Okay, that's funny, because I literally just said I try not to be the guy that hates groups, but okay. I appreciate the donation nonetheless. If you hate Venti, you should tell them what they should do to fix it, That's what I do. When I have a problem with, a group, I try to tell them how to fix it. Now, I know that more times than not, they won't listen to you. But guess what? That just makes them look bad, right? If you're giving sound advice to them and hold on. Oh, okay. YouTube was freezing there for a second. If you're giving them sound advice and they're not listening to you, that just makes them look dumber. You know what I mean? So, hey, at least you did your part and you tried. You know, it is better to try and fail than to not try at all. I found out how to cuff abuse in Bloxton hotels in November 2023. Oh, really? Tell us. Because it's actually gotten very, very difficult to cuff abuse at Bloxton. Because they really cracked down on, you know, cuff abusers. And they don't let anybody who doesn't have badges even participate in the Bloxton interviews. So they will not even let you if your account, like, even has, if you have no badges, they won't let you in. It's crazy. Like, they'll kick you before the interview even starts. Let's see. I don't like Venti, but I can't give criticism because I'm P-banned on my main. Well, why are you P-banned? You have to get into a low-staff server, and they don't care. Oh, I can see that working. I could see that working. But, of course, you know, Bloxton might see this stream and be like, oh, well, guess we gotta fix that little loophole now. Well, then again, my streams probably are not viewed that much after they, you know, aren't live anymore. So, I don't know. We'll see. Let's hope none of y'all are snitches. I made 2 MRs quit their job unexpectedly. Well, that sounds kind of mean. That sounds kind of mean, man. Barney, can I tell you something funny? You better. It better be funny. It better be funny. OMG, is that the real Albert? Oh my gosh, that's the actual Albert stuff. Wow. I can't believe it. It's so the real Albert stuff. Let's see. I almost got banned for doing my job at Washies. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Can't believe Solera Hotels died. You know, I saw that coming, kind of, because of how they were slowly starting to get less and less popular. I'm Snitch. Oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this, man. Don't do this. Anyways, I'm a MR at Bloxton. Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's gonna snitch on us, guys. Bloxton's gonna learn everything. Bloxton's going to learn everything, and they're gonna come for all of us. Let's see. Thank you for the donation, Scott. How are you? Emerald Ore, bro. Oh, thank you, Emerald Ore GD, for the $4.99 donation, saying, bro, I used to work at Venti, and they are very strict. I got told to stop playing along with trollers so much to the point where I almost got demoted. See, I could see that being appropriate during some, you know, situations where it's like, you know, if you're playing along to the point where you're kind of almost trolling with them. But also if you're doing it to, like, you know, get them to stop. That's another thing. So, I mean, I can kind of see why they would want you to stop doing that, but at the same time, I can see why you would do that. I can kind of see both sides of it, you know? Let's see. Dude, I have had so many people sending me Washies accounts. I don't know why, like, so many people have done that. Thank you again, Transport Enthusiast, for another donation, saying, Barney, I trolled at Block Street trainings and got banned for saying blocks fart. Blocks fart. Oh, gosh. Potted... I don't know what that even means. I thought you said paint, because I know paint's here somewhere. Yeah, paint is here somewhere, probably floating around. Everybody, when she pops up in chat, I want you guys to call her a cat, because she is a cat. I got demoted for accidentally wearing the wrong LR uniform. Like, what, for the first offense? I swear this chat is giving me so many ideas for trolling. I know, they do. They do that. Hi, Cube, how's it going? I think I saw on your Discord thing that it was your birthday recently, I think. If that's the case, happy birthday. That is the most childish thing I've ever heard. Yeah, what? Something oh, blocks fart? Probably. Probably. Can you say properly in your voice? Oh, or do you mean like in my normal voice? Or the voice I just did? Order properly. I guess I did both now. Block smart. Is that an actual game? Blocksmart? That sounds like literally, well, yeah, Walmart. Sounds like Walmart. Blocksmart. I'm literally going to be laughing about that all day now. I can hear a fan. Can you? I'm literally going to be laughing about that all day now. I don't know. Hang on, let me turn it off so I can listen for it in the stream. I don't know. No, you can't. Give me a break. It's stop messing with me. Yeah, you said that as a troll, didn't you? You trolled the troll, as somebody else said. Troll at Walmart in real life? Yeah, that totally won't end in a lawsuit. Ay, ay, ay. How am I supposed to get my Mountain Dew Frostbite if I troll Walmart and get banned from Walmart? Because you can only get Mountain Dew Frostbite at Walmart. So, have any of you guys ever had Mountain Dew Frostbite? It's actually really good. It's really, really good. It's a Walmart exclusive, so if I get banned from Walmart, I'm never having it again. And I like Frostbite. It's really delicious. Maybe try trolling at a cruise. There's a game called Blocks Cruises. Okay. Thank you, Mod Fia, for the $2 donation, saying thoughts on GTA 6 being announced. I've never once touched a Grand Theft Auto game. Never. I basically just play Minecraft and Roblox. That is really it. I've played Among Us a couple times. I tried Raft once. It gave me, it made me nauseous because of all the friggin' weird movements. Weird movements. But yeah, the weird movements, I guess you could say, that the game had. It actually literally gave me motion sickness. That's what it's called. That is what it's called. Barney, I'll get my revenge on you for making fun of me. I don't even know when I did that. What? When we had our PvP in, what was it called? Noobs vs. Zombies like 3 years ago? At least 2 years ago? I don't know how many years ago it was, but it was like 2-3 years ago. I love that special Mountain Dew drink at KFC. Yeah, me too. That's called Sweet Lightning. That is one of my favorites as well. I love Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning. It is so good on its own, but it goes really well with the chicken, which I actually read that it was literally, the formula was made specifically to blend with like the 11 herbs and spices of KFC. It's 11, I think, isn't it? I don't know. I hate sweet stuff, to be honest. You know, that's probably better for you. You know, it's probably better for you and better for your teeth too. That you don't like sweet stuff. You know. 2020 trolling was peak trolling. I gotta agree with you on that, honestly. 2019 wasn't bad either. But 2020, you know, when Sesamert and Naturality were still around. I forget if Cube had his old channel. We had a few other trolling YouTubers running around, you know. Do I like Baja Blast? Of course I like Baja Blast. Who doesn't like Baja Blast? Everybody does. I'm not like one of those people who like religiously gets Baja Blast all the time, though. I'm gonna get it anytime I get Taco Bell, though. But yeah, I do love Baja Blast, which actually, starting on January 1st, we're gonna start seeing that on the shelves again. So that's gonna be nice. You don't have to go to Taco Bell to get it anymore. I mean, you could probably still get it at Taco Bell if you're there, but you can get it in can forms and like stores and stuff starting on New Year's. Have I ever heard of the vegan teacher? Yeah, unfortunately. Do I like Mountain Dew Code Red? It's okay, honestly. I wouldn't go out of my way to get it. If it was there, I would drink it. Like, if I was at a get-together and they had Mountain Dew Code Red, I would get it. I would drink it. But I wouldn't go out of my way to get it. No, I wouldn't. I do actually have a bottle somewhere in here, because I was going to try it again sometime. But it's definitely on my lower tier flavors. I like Voltage. Mountain Dew Voltage. I like Frostbite. You remember a kid called Super Saiyan 100 kg from one of your old videos? No, I do not. I don't know. I'm sorry. I meet a lot of people. Voltage is so good. Yeah, it is. I've never tried Mountain Dew before. Honestly, I wouldn't even try the original. Like, I'm not even a huge fan of the original Mountain Dew. Like, the classic citrus Mountain Dew. Like, I don't not like it, but it's not even that great to me. It's not great. It goes good with Doritos, obviously. Everybody knows that, but I like Dark Berry Bash from Applebee's. Believe it or not, Applebee's has their own exclusive flavor. Dollar General has another one called Maui Burst, which is pineapple, which I actually have right next to me, actually, but I've had more than enough sugar today. I have a Maui Burst in the fridge. I'm really tempted to get it, but I will literally go diabetic if I have any more sugar today. I will literally go diabetic. Do I like Taco Bell? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just that I'm not a big fan of like vegetables and beans, which is like what's in most tacos. So that doesn't leave much other than just like beef and cheese, you know? But when they came out with their like bacon, what was it? Bacon beef burrito thing? I went and got that. Had some their nacho cheese fries and Baja Blast. I know this is all very bad for you foods, but trust me, I work out enough to where I burn this stuff off. Believe me, I do. Like, if you're gonna eat like that, you should at least exercise enough to burn it off, you know? Barney, Chipotle or Taco Bell? Well, I've never had Chipotle, so I can't really make a decision on that. And I have had Taco Bell, obviously. What I love is KFC. That's my guilty pleasure, is KFC. I always have. Always have loved KFC, but it's so bad for you. So again, like, if you're gonna eat like that, you better work out enough to burn it off, or get enough exercise one way or another, you know? Taco Bell makes you gassy, doesn't it? Well, that's how the story goes anyway, yeah. Imagine getting banned from Taco Bell for saying taco fart. I'm sure people at Taco Bell have heard worse things, believe me. Did you guys ever hear the story of the great soda heist at Taco Bell? So, okay, this is a pretty insane story, okay? So, back in, I think it was like 2004, okay? Baja Blast had just recently come out, and the only way you could get Baja Blast was at a Taco Bell restaurant. It was not, you know how it like comes out in the summer in can form and whatever? It wasn't like that back then. Back then, the only way was to get it at Taco Bell. So what this guy did is he would put a tank, an empty tank, in his backpack, had tubes down his sleeve leading into the backpack, and had a Taco Bell cup that had a hole in the bottom, and the tube was super glued to it, and he would just sit at the fountain and just pour it into the tank. And I think he said that he got like 2 gallons of Baja Blast out of that. And, you know, before you ask, well, didn't the workers notice him sitting there? Well, apparently he said the minimum wage employees at Taco Bell really did not care enough about it. Yeah, so, yeah, that's what he did. So, remember, back then you couldn't get it in can form. That was the only way you could do it, was get it at a Taco Bell location. So, yeah, and believe it or not, I think he said he didn't even end up drinking half of it because it went flat. So, you know... so yeah, that's the great soda heist. It was an interesting story. I was actually watching a video on that. I was watching a video on that the other day, and it was like, it was insane, dude. But the fact that he just didn't even drink half of it, you know, not that he really could do much about it, not really, you know, not really much he could do about it not going flat. I've tried storing, like, fountain exclusive dews in bottles and, like, sealing it really tight. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. It works temporarily, but not long, not for long. Do Veterans Day jokes at Frappe or early Thanksgiving trolls? Believe me, I'll be doing a Thanksgiving video at Frappe soon, believe me. Do I like root beer? Not really, no, honestly. I'm alright with ginger ale. Like, I like ginger ale when my stomach hurts, because that's an old, you know, every mother knows to give their child ginger ale when they're having a stomach ache or the stomach bug. It actually does help. It actually does help. It makes you burp a lot, of course, but it actually works. It does. I like orange soda. I like orange soda as well. I am a soda addict, just saying. Yeah, I'm a Mountain Dew addict. I'm a Mountain Dew addict. I literally have a collection of dews. Literally to my left. I'm looking at it right now. I have Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. I actually have some Baja Blast Zero Sugar saved up from last summer because I knew that it was going to be going out of stock. So I got some. Let me see what else. I actually have some Voodoo. The Voodoo from this year that came out because that just got discontinued. And I have about 2.5 12 packs of that. All zero sugar, but I got a few Major Melons and Sparks because those are actually being discontinued at the end of the year as well. If any of you like Mountain Dew Major Melon or Mountain Dew Spark, you better stock up on it because at the end of 2023, Pepsi is discontinuing those flavors. So you better get those while you can. I have a couple Maui Bursts. Let me see. I got both of the Game Fuels that just came out a couple days ago. And I have a Voltage, and I think that's it. I think that is... Oh, and I have some mini Baja Blasts, too. So, yeah, believe me, I've got quite a collection. Quite a collection. And before you ask, am I going to get diabetic? Probably. 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 But, look, what I try to do about that is I try to drink a lot of water after having a full sugar Mountain Dew, because that will at least help to water out and flush out some of the sugar. And what I'm going to probably start doing is only drink full sugar Mountain Dews on gym days so that I can, at the very least, work out and work off the sugar I intake. And I try to only have one, one or two at max. I'm getting kind of tired of the Washies videos. Yeah, I know. Believe me, I am too. I'm going to be uploading one more on, I think it's Tuesday? No. Monday. I'm sorry, Monday. And then, after that, I'm probably going to stay away from Washies for a while. The reason why there's so many of them is because when I record there, and I admin abuse there, Washies, I'm sorry if any of you are from Washies, but Washies is terrible about catching admin abusers. So when I start admin abusing, it's going to take them 1 to 2 hours. One time it took 4 hours. But it takes multiple hours for them to catch me. So I get so much footage out of it. And I cannot upload all of it as one video. It just wouldn't work. So I have to split it up into multiple videos. Like all these past few weeks of Washies videos have literally been just 2 recording sessions. 2 recording sessions. If you'll notice, only 2 different accounts were used, right? So 2 different recording sessions. And believe it or not, I have somebody else who already sent me an account. And I said, dude, I have had my fill of Washies for a while. So I think I'm going to focus on other stuff for the time being. But yeah, I have one more coming out on Monday. And then that'll be it. Because believe me, I'm getting tired of it too. Believe me, I am. The Washies admins were probably sitting on the toilet. Or sitting on their chairs listening to their Spotify playlists or something. I like trains. More Vin's Hotel AA. Well, I'd need someone to give me an account. Why is my profile picture's nose left? I don't know. Maybe my nose is a lefty. I don't know. I don't judge my nose. I need it to smell stuff. If I start roasting it, it might just leave. It will really have left. Okay, that was a really bad pun. Really, really bad. What did I do to the Club Tesla ear trolling audio? Oh, my old trolling audios? Roblox took those down. They took down everybody's audios last year. The audio update, don't you know that? No, that wasn't me. That was Roblox just being stupid as usual. Anyway. All the women who dumped Barney, they dodged a bullet. Oh, yeah, really? Well, dating a YouTuber can be stressful. Believe me, I've seen how being a YouTuber can put stress on people's relationship. Believe me, I've been around YouTube for quite a while, longer than some people have been alive, and that makes me sound really old, doesn't it? And I've seen quite a few things. Barney knows a thing or two about a thing or two. Believe me. What's your favorite song? Mine's Radio Gaga. That's a hard one, honestly. I think that changes, honestly. Like when I'm at the gym, for example, like sometimes I'll want to listen to one kind of song and sometimes I want to listen to another. One day I'll skip one song, the other day I'll look for that song specifically in my playlist. So it changes every day. Bonnie, remember what happened with Naturality and Sesame? Literally, people ask me about this every time I stream. Yes, I remember it very well. Let's see. I'm dancing on a table. Help. I hope it's not in real life. Are there any new news to the standing and avatars rule in pastries? Honestly, pastries has been surprisingly quiet, at least from what I've heard, because I was expecting them to absolutely freak out because of that video. But I don't know if maybe it's because I said, hey guys, if you P-ban me, I'm gonna leak everything, which is not exactly what I said, but it's kind of like what I hinted at. Saying that I could, I guess, is what I kind of basically said. So that might have been what it was. And honestly, I shouldn't have done that, honestly. Because I shouldn't be using fear or threats to get what I want. That's not really right. I really shouldn't do that. Have I tried VR yet? I've never used any kind of virtual reality, and I don't know if I ever want to. I'm not sure if I want to. Maybe I would do it once just to say I have. But I don't know. 2020 Soros was really funny. I remember trolling at Soros's interview center. That was a lot of fun. I remember doing it with Sesame once. That was a heck of a video. Let's see. What is my opinion on sporks? Well, other than if you're having a KFC Famous Bowl, you don't really need them. Let's see. Let me look up and see what I've been missing out on here. I still have a rank at Soros to this day. Well, better hope they don't hear about that. Because they are going to remove your rank. I've been hearing that Soros is trying to, like, restart, but nothing ever happens of it. But I'm hoping they succeed. If they ever restart, I would go troll there again to help them out. And by help them out, I mean give them the attention they need. Because, you know, they don't like it when I troll, but they like the attention I bring them. Make everyone mods. Oh, yeah, that'll work. That will totally not end in disaster. In a catastrophe. My favorite moment of all your videos is when Lexi, the receptionist, played along with your trolls in the Discord. I remember that. I'm surprised I remember anything. I have a hard time remembering what I have for breakfast in the morning, let alone one of my past videos. But I think I remember that because of just how unexpected it was. That isn't even sarcasm. It's just stupid. Hey! I am the master of all things stupid, okay? I do everything stupid, okay? I am stupid given form. I am the physical embodiment of stupidity, okay? So, of course it was stupid. I like how it kind of got serious there. Why do pastries HRs get so mad over a digital avatar? I think most of them, you know, I don't think it's that they are mad about it, like, themselves. It's the fact that it's a policy that they have to enforce, otherwise they're going to get in trouble. But there are some people that actually do get upset about a virtual avatar being stood on, so I don't know. I don't know. I like Minecraft. Me too. Me too. I like Minecraft too. Let's see. Fun fact, nice used to mean foolish? Okay. Let me see here. Oh. I'm a kitchen leader in pastries, and I hate that I've got to act annoyed when people stand in my avatars. You have to act annoyed? Why don't you just ignore it? Like, you don't have to support it. You can just ignore it, you know? I doubt they would ban you, or excuse me, demote you for just ignoring it. I don't know. Someone clip Barney's yawn. Somebody makes a auto-tune of me yawning. Man, I haven't heard the word auto-tune since like 2011, man. That makes me sound old. Do people even use that word anymore? I don't know. Can you troll at Neighborhood of Robloxia? I've never even played that before. It would be funny if you tell a HR that another HR accused them of something and then leave the game and go to another account and watch it unfold. First of all, that's mean. Number two, I think that wouldn't work because they'd have chat logs to check, and they can be like, oh, well, they didn't say that about me. And I'm sure someone's going to be like, oh, well, then say they said it in the Discord. No, because I don't want to cause, like, friendships to crumble. That's mean. I'm not going to do that. Am I a grandpa? Yes, you're all my grandchildren. You're all my grandchildren. So wait, who would be my child then? If you're all my grandchildren, who's my child? Huh. That just got weird. It probably prevents them from supervising the bakery. You know, you can zoom out. Yeah, you can zoom out. It doesn't really disturb you. I've heard admins make the argument that, oh, well, it makes it hard for people to come to us. Well, then, maybe move out of the way then, you know? I'm my own grandpa. Barney's his own grandpa. How does that make any sense? That makes me sound very lonely. Maybe I'm your child. I'm the oldest fan here. Yeah, Onism, you are the oldest fan here, I would say. I think. Yeah, you are. You definitely are. Onism's been here longer than any of you, I think. He was here before I even started making trolling videos. I'm your great-grandpa, Barney. No, you're not. No. It's probably because of the inappropriate gestures that come with standing in an avatar. No, it's not. No, it's literally just because they find it disturbing. That's literally the only reason. And I don't know what they even mean by that. Like, that's... You know what? I'm going to quote directly from... I probably shouldn't do this, but... I have screenshots from their confidential documents. And honestly, I don't really care if I get P-banned at this point. Where are they? I have a whole folder dedicated to it. Where is it? Pastries leaks. Here we go. I just gotta find it. Here we go. I'm gonna quote you directly. Quote directly from the standing in avatars policy from their thing here. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Here we go. Okay. Standing in avatars protocol. When a player or staff member stands in your avatar, disrupting your presence in the game. That is what they define it as. That is literally what they define it as. That is directly from their confidential documents. I'm not going to show the screenshot on screen, but trust me, that's what it is. When a player or staff member stands in your avatar, disrupting your presence in the game. That is the confidential reason why you can't stand in avatars. Disrupting their presence. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Yeah, I don't know what that even means. It's so weird. But, yeah, you know what? I'm getting P-banned now, so it's okay. Grandpa, why are the admins Sith Lords? I mean, because... You know why? It's because they heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. And they wanted to learn to cheat death. You know? Anyway, tell me, have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? It's a Sith legend. I'm not gonna do the whole thing because I feel like people will start leaving if I do that. But I really want to read the book that is dedicated on Darth Plagueis. It's a dark book, obviously, but it's an interesting read. I've listened to certain audio excerpts from it, and it's pretty good. Do I think Disney ruined Star Wars? To a degree, yes. To a degree, yeah. With the sequels, yes. They kind of messed up the whole Chosen One prophecy by bringing Palpatine back in Episode 9. Andor, I got bored of in a few episodes. Ahsoka was fantastic. Mando was pretty good. Obi-Wan I was fine with. I know a lot of people have problems with Obi-Wan, and I can see why, but I was personally okay with Obi-Wan. I loved Ahsoka. I think they could have done a little better. Like, I think they should have put more Anakin in there. because that's what a lot of people were waiting for, was for Anakin to come back, and he did, but we were expecting more, you know, not just one episode. Well, technically two, really three actually, because he had one scene in the end, but whatever. Do you remember on New Year's when I said I drank pee? Not really. You know what? I think I do now. A little bit. Barney, do you hate the politis... I can't say that name. Basically, politics in Hollywood. We're already getting into stuff we shouldn't be talking about on here. We're getting into controversial stuff. Will I troll at Sizzleburger on Christmas? Probably. I don't know for sure, though. I always troll at Frappe for my Christmas special, usually. What's my opinion on Roblox Cafe games? They're lovely, and we should never troll on them. Ever. What will my New Year's resolution be? That's a good question. Probably to lose more weight, which with me burning more calories at the gym now, I'm going to probably start doing. But I need to do better at my diets, honestly. Have I seen the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? I've seen a couple clips. I'm not sure if I'm going to see it or not. I may or may not. Because from what I'm hearing, they kind of messed up the lore a little bit on the movie. So I don't know. I might. For Star Wars beginners, what chronological order should we watch the Star Wars franchise? Okay, this is going to be very confusing, alright? Episode 4, Episode 5, Episode 6, Episode 1, 2, and 3. And then you watch the Clone Wars series, which is 7 seasons, so... but that's where you should start, is there. And then you can either go to Star Wars Rebels, which is 4 seasons, or go to Star Wars Bad Batch, which is 2 seasons. And then after that, you could probably go to the Filoniverse, which is where you have the Book of Boba Fett, you have the Mandalorian, you have Ahsoka, and I think... Oh, yeah. Oh, and you need to... I mean, Rogue One you probably could go without seeing. Well, wait. Did somebody give a donation? Sorry. Thank you, Onism, for the $2 donation saying hashtag cheese god, hashtag stop eating cheese, hashtag cheese lore. I literally ate cheese today, so stay mad. But yeah, I would start out with the originals first, which is 4, 5, and 6. Then the prequels, 1, 2, and 3. Then, you know, you have 7 whole seasons of Clone Wars. But if you have the Disney Plus membership, they will tell you what are, like, the essential episodes and what aren't. Oh, yeah, and Tales of the Jedi is in there, too. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's very... I feel bad for beginners of Star Wars, man. Because when I first got into it, it was just the originals, the prequels, and the Clone Wars series. And that was it. It was a lot easier to understand. Whereas now, whew, I wouldn't have been able to get into this as a beginner today. Trust me, it just would not work. It just would not work. Ay. I love cheese. It's great on hamburgers. Yeah, I had a chicken sandwich with cheese on it today. Ay. When will I do a Black Friday video? That whenever, let me see. I think I'm actually posting, let me see. When is my next, let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I'm posting on Thanksgiving. So the Black Friday video will be Sunday the 26th. And that will be, of course, where is it called? What is that place called? Block Street, I'm sorry. That place is called Block Street. I keep wanting to call it Walmart. Barney should have oofed himself back in high school. Well, you know, it's kind of hard to make the Roblox oof sound in real life, you know, because I'm not the guy who made that sound. So, let me see. Oof! Yeah, see, I can't do it. So, it's, I don't think I could have done that. I don't think I could have. I don't think so. I don't think I could have. I don't think I could have. But I appreciate that you view my talent as a voice actor so highly that you think I could have literally made the ultimate representation of the Roblox oof sound. That must show that you really think I'm just that talented. that I'm that talented, man. I'm just like, I'm kind of making me blush a little bit here, man. Making me kind of blush a little bit. Anyways, do you plan on... Barney handled that really well. Yeah, dude, you think this is my first rodeo, folks? You really think this is my first rodeo? Really? You don't think I've heard that, like, at least 1,000 times over my literally 11 years of being on YouTube? You know? Like, come on. Believe me, I have seen more than enough to pretty much have a comeback for almost anything. Yeah, anyway. Try making the gah sound. Oh, jeez, okay. Gah! That sounds weird. I'm never doing that again. Have I... You're weird. And I know that you're quoting something that I said, but have you ever smelled and or tasted someone else's fart fumes? This is something I said in a trolling video, and I can't believe I said that. I can't believe I said that. Let's see. What video would you recommend I watch on your channel? Been a while since I watched one. If you have an hour and a half, decade in the making, because, you know, it's kind of my life story, but that sounds kind of arrogant of me to say, so let me actually change my answer. That's kind of arrogant of me to say. Let me see. Really, any of them, honestly. They're all equally dumb and stupid. Do I plan on making new raid videos? I try not to, because they are, they cause drama. Wow, that is a huge blast from the past. To Epic Duck is coming! Wow, that literally gave me a small flashback, dude. That literally, in real time, gave me a small flashback of, when people would say that all the time in-game. Man. So for those who don't know, back in the day, a long time ago, there, if you didn't have a, I think it was like 13+ account, you couldn't type in-game. You had a chat box on the side, and you would click, and it gave you a choice of what you want to say. It gave you like a, you'd have to click on what you're going to say. So you couldn't type it out. Roblox gave you a limited amount of options of what you would say, and you have to click on it. And one of those things was, to Epic Duck is coming, and sometimes people would spam that. So it gave me it gave me some some flashbacks. Got any grapes? That gave me flashbacks too. No, Barney, it's from an April Fool's Roblox day. It came before the quick chat. Oh, okay. Turkey Day. Yeah, dude, I am ready for turkey, believe me. If you want to talk about gaining weight, I'm gonna gain like 2 or 3 pounds on Thanksgiving alone. But of course, me and the rest of the country, of course. Thanksgiving, the day where the earth becomes a few pounds heavier. The entire earth probably becomes a few pounds heavier. Opinion on turkey burgers. Well, if you're on a diet and you're trying to have burgers, I guess turkey burgers is a good way to go. But honestly, not that great. Turkey burgers don't taste that good. Maybe try chicken burgers. Those are also probably, they're probably the same amount of fat as a turkey burger, if not very close. Never played a Resident Evil game, no. Please end it tonight, Barney. You're a loser IRL. Wow, I can't end the stream right now. I think I still have, what is it? Another 15 minutes until we reach an hour? I can't end it right now. I'm sorry. I can't end the stream right now. Are you saying that I should abandon my fans 15 minutes early? So, I mean, I'm going to end the stream tonight. I mean, are you suggesting that I'm supposed to stream all day? Of course I'm going to end this stream at some point tonight. Don't be silly. Of course I'm going to end this stream tonight. Of course I am. Of course I am. But I appreciate, you seem like you really care about me a lot. Like, first you are very clear about your admiration for my talent as a voice actor, and then you're concerned that I might be streaming for too long. I really appreciate your concerns, you know? I'm really must say I appreciate it. And I appreciate the money you're spending to say these stupid things, too. Anyways, what? No. The stream is 24/7. Would you rather get rid of Halloween or get rid of Thanksgiving? Some of you are going to be mad about this, but I'd rather get rid of Halloween because, I like Thanksgiving a lot, honestly. I really like Thanksgiving. Not just for the food, because, I mean, of course, I sound fat saying this, but I like food. But I do a sleeping stream. Sorry, that distracted me. I like the idea of being thankful for what you have. I do like that idea. Now, of course, there's controversy around Thanksgiving and its history or whatever. But I think we should all agree on, no matter what your opinion is on Thanksgiving, or if you even celebrate it or not, I think we can all agree that I think it's good to be thankful for what you have, whatever that may be. If it's a little, if it's a lot, or somewhere in the dang middle, you know? And I like that idea, being thankful for what you have. And of course, turkey is also nice. Having turkey and mashed potatoes, it better be garlic mashed potatoes, or you know, stuffing, and don't even get me started on pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, pass the rolls, you know, all that good stuff, you know? All that certainly doesn't hurt, except if you eat too much of it, then it might hurt. And it might hurt when you're sitting on the toilet later. Ay, ay, ay. Barney, what's the scariest situation you can remember getting into? Well, a year ago today, I got into a pretty deadly accident and almost lost my life. So that was pretty scary. It was literally a year ago today. So that was something. You know, somebody talking about me ending. I literally did almost end a year ago today. So, you know, that was pretty scary. For sure. Definitely up there. Wait, is Paint leaving? She can't do that. Because somebody's saying goodbye cats. So I'm assuming Paint is leaving. Because she is the cat. Am I bilingual? I wish. Honestly, I need to learn to speak another language. Maybe Spanish. I should learn to speak Spanish. Because isn't that the second most used language in America, next to English, I think? I don't know. Let's see. Greatness from small beginnings, Sir Francis Drake. I've never heard that quote, but I like that. Like humble beginnings, basically. Do I have a favorite food? Many of them. I don't know what I would put as my number one. Probably pizza's up there with probably most other people's favorites. I feel like that's a very generic answer. Fried chicken, of course. Believe me, and I try not to eat these things too often, but I mean, if we're talking about favorites, like, it's always going to be unhealthy stuff. So, fried chicken, pizza. Let's see. What else? What else? Oh, chicken parm. I love chicken parm, which is really just another form of fried chicken, kind of. Let's see. What else? Oh, meatballs. Italian meatballs. I love it. Especially on a sub. Especially when you have a meatball sub. Barney started it. Well, I mean, Paint is a cat. You know, I don't know why she denies it. I don't know why. You know, she hisses all the time. She hisses. Let's see. Tell us about the accident. Basically, I just got into an accident, and I broke 2 of my ribs. I was in the hospital for a while. For a few days, actually. And then I came home, and I actually, like, because my... Okay, so... When I record videos, it's no secret that I laugh a lot, okay? Now, normally you wouldn't think much of that, but when your ribs are broken, laughing actually hurts. So... I actually couldn't record for a few days because my ribs were so broken. But luckily, I had actually recorded enough footage before the accident happened to where I could upload that footage instead of making new ones. So, I had that, and then when I started making videos again, I actually had to be very low-key about laughing and, like, talking loud. Like how I'm talking right now, I wouldn't be talking like this right now if my ribs are broken. I'd probably be more like this. I'd probably be more like low-key, and I'd be saying, you know, yeah, laughing yourself to death is no fun. Yeah. But no, seriously, if I actually damaged... Who knows what could have happened? If I laughed hard enough, I could actually, like, trigger internal bleeding, you know? Because, I mean, your freaking ribs are broken, dude. Like, what? And I think I had a very minor injury on my liver, too. So, you know, who knows what could have happened if I had... put enough pressure on there. It literally could have caused internal bleeding. So, And I'm sure I don't need to tell you how dangerous that can be. Man, Paint not remembering something? Guess there's a first thing for everything. First time for everything. More Spanish trolls? Maybe. Maybe sometime. Let's see. What was my most favorite video to film? Well, that's a hard one. A lot of these ones are hard, like these favorite things. Well, except this one. Barney, what's your favorite color? Blue. That's easy. But my favorite video to film... I would have to really think on that. I probably couldn't come up with an answer during the stream. I'd have to actually think about this. I know you see this, my guy. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see nothing. Man with a banana as a profile picture. What is my favorite game out of Roblox? Minecraft. I'm not even going to say that. Oh, man. That dude is a potato with your profile picture? I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. I refuse to say that. I hope you recovered from that situation, Barney. Well, it was a year ago, so yeah, my ribs are fine now. My hand, actually, I forgot to mention, my hand got very swollen, my left hand, after that accident. Of course, the swelling went down after a while, but if I move this hand just the right way, it will hurt a little bit. So I don't know if there's a small little muscle in there that's been permanently damaged in a minor way. I don't know. But that makes lifting heavy objects with that hand sometimes a little painful. Not to the point where I can't do it, but I'd rather not. Let's put it that way. Barney, do you know Hava? Have a nice night? That was wholesome, Onism. That was very wholesome. Barney, I am your father. You know, everybody thinks he said, Luke, I am your father, but no, he didn't. He said, no, I am your father. No, he didn't say, Luke, I am your father. He said, no, I am your father. That's what he said. Have you ever played Geometry Dash or Celeste? Never even heard of Celeste. I've heard of Geometry Dash, but never played it. Dash, whatever. Never played it, though. How did you like Quackity when he was still around? He's literally the dude that inspired me to raid at Frappe in 2019, so... I mean, you know, what he did with his whole raids and everything are really unnecessary, but they're fun. They're funny. At least to, you know, us. Maybe not to the people he's raiding, though. Didn't he say, no, Luke, I am your father? No, he just said, no, I am your father. You can look it up. You can look up, there's clips of it all over YouTube. You can look it up. Supposedly, when it first came out in theaters, it said it like that. That's what I've heard, but we will never know, because the only people who saw it were the people in theaters in 1980, so, you know, unless you know somebody who saw The Empire Strikes Back in theaters in 1980 and remembers that small of a detail, we will never know. And of course, that was 1980, so, you know. Let's see. I doubt the Roblox forums would have lasted anyway, regardless of Quackity rated it or not. I never even used the Roblox forums, honestly, because I never even knew what the point was. Somebody said yesterday they ate Taco Bell and took a huge dump in their car and still have diarrhea on their buttocks. Well, you better have at least had Baja Blast. You know, you better have at least done that. Dude, hey, you know what? Hold on, guys. After this stream is over, I want you guys to look up on YouTube when you don't get Baja Blast at Taco Bell. It's a funny video. Let me see. Who made it? Who made it? When you do not get Baja Blast from Taco Bell. Okay, here we go. Who made it? What's the guy's name? Trevor Wallace. That's the guy who made it. Go to the one that's by Trevor Wallace. Literally, it's only a minute and a half long. It's funny. You won't regret it. And that's how I feel if somebody doesn't get Sweet Lightning at KFC, because I feel the same way about that. I've been watching you since 2020. I love your videos so much. Thanks, man. I'm glad you've been sticking around. Baja Blast. It's a Mountain Dew flavor. That's at Taco Bell. Whew. Am I the only one who thinks Barney is a walnut? I don't know what that means, but I'm offended. I'm just kidding. I've been watching you since 2018. Wow, man, some of you have been here a while. I have a confession. I've never had Baja Blast. You cannot stay in this fan base anymore, Onisum, okay? You get out. See your... There's the door. See yourself out. Goodbye, all right? Get out. I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you, Cube, for... That was a very hefty donation. Thank you, Cube, for that donation. He just said smiley face. Definitely go check out Cubank's channel. That lad has been working his butt off to get to where he is. So go and give that guy a subscription. Thank you, Walker, for the $10 donation, asking, where can people contact you to loan you accounts? Typically, people DM me on Twitter. Typically, people donate to me. I'm sorry. I'm still kind of overwhelmed by that Cube Diction donation. I just try not to... When I get overwhelmed about stuff, I try not to show it too much. Yeah, typically people do it on Twitter, but the thing is, I am swamped with accounts. So... Honestly, I'm taking a step back from admin abusing for a little bit because I have done it so many times, especially at Washies. So I just kind of really, I gotta step back on it, man. I gotta step back. I even had people in the chat earlier in the stream saying, dude, why are you making so many Washies videos? It's getting kind of boring. And I was like, dude, I feel you on that. I felt you, you know? I'm not even insulted by that. I feel you, and I get you, you know? Did you troll at Coast off camera on Thursday or Friday? Nope. No, I did not. I did not. Doesn't AA get boring after a while? That's kind of why I'm stepping back from it. That's because, yeah, it is getting kind of boring. I mean, it makes for quick and easy content. That's for sure. Because in one recording session, I can get multiple videos worth done. And then I don't have to record for like a week. But I don't like doing that all the time. Because then it feels like I'm not doing any work, you know? I want to feel like I'm earning my my payments, you know? Earning, not just my payments, but the views I get, the enjoyment that I know I'm getting out of you guys. I want to feel like I'm earning it. Not just like, you know, sitting on my butt. Which is... Technically, I sit on my butt all the time because you have to sit down to make videos. But whatever, you know what I mean. Troll at trainings more. You know, people say that all the time, but here's the thing, guys. Making trolling videos at trainings takes a long time because you have to be there at certain times. And if I don't have the time to do that, I'm going to miss recording opportunities. So, whereas if I go to just the main game, that's open 24/7. Sure, it gets inactive at night sometimes in some games, but as long as you're there at the right time, you can get a video out of it. But, trainings, not the same. You have to be there at the right time. The exact right time. So, it's very hard. It's very, very hard. And plus, they kick you really quick from trainings, at least in my experience. Trolling is an art. If you make cheap art, it'll be like a modern museum. Art. Bland. Original. And overvalued. I gotta say that in like a British accent. Hold on. Trolling is an art. If you make cheap art, it will be like a modern museum art. Bland. Original. And overvalued. Did you mean to say unoriginal? I don't know. Barney is Big W. Thank you, man. Thank you. Sir, can you brutally on a live stream or I will call HR Plus. Okay, I will order whatever it is I said. Please. Proper enough. Yeah, you didn't mean to say unoriginal. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you to everybody who's been donating today. We've been getting a lot of donations today. Let me see. How many have we got today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. We're up to 11 donations today. It's a lot. Of course, you don't have to donate. I actually feel bad a little bit when people donate. Alright, let me see here. Oh, yes. Have you ever encountered someone in a cafe or restaurant who said calls MR Plus instead of actually calling them? Oh, many times. Many, many times. The problem with that is that in trainings they say they role play calling admins. But there's like young kids who think, oh, so that's what you're supposed to do at the actual game, when you're not supposed to role play doing it in the actual game. But they're young kids. They don't know any better. Hey, Barney, can we do a 6-hour stream again? I can't. I have to get up for church tomorrow morning. I have to get up at like 8 a.m. tomorrow morning to go to church. So, if I were to do a 6-hour stream... Okay. So, the stream's about an hour old right now. So, this would mean I have to stream for another 5 hours. So, that'd be... I'd be doing this well into the early morning. And I would only have like 5 to 6 hours of sleep. So, yeah, that... And I know some people operate on that, but I try not to. My church begins at 8 a.m. Bless you, my brother in Christ, for... Man, it starts at 8? Man. I get up at 8 to go to church. Man. But, God bless all my brothers and sisters in Christ who are in my chat. If any of you guys are my brothers and sisters in Christ, make yourselves known. I'd love to know. Feeling good, going to mass tomorrow. All right. Anyways, Barney, do you have a job? You're looking at it. You are looking at it. I'm a Muslim. Okay, that's fine. I have no hate. I know that some Christians will be, mean about other religions, but I try not to be. But of course, I always got to give a shout out to my brothers and sisters in Christ. So, I'm a Christian, Benjamin T. God bless you. Let's see. Barney, I can stream for 6 hours if it's on a Tuesday or Thursday. Any other day, my schedule is full of classes. Yeah. Barney, how old are you? Old enough. That joke never gets old. Barney, are you Catholic? I am non-denominational. I am just a Christian. I don't really go with any denominations. Just a Christian. Thank you, Walker, for another $2 donation with a man dancing emoji. That is all he said. But thank you for the donation. Okay, this is a good question. Barney, are you still going to wear that Kaneko kitten plushie on your avatar? No. Believe me, I've already thought of that. I'm going to be removing it. Luckily, I'm wearing a seasonal outfit right now, which is a pilgrim outfit, so it doesn't even have him on there. But yeah, that... It just feels like so many YouTubers I don't know if I should really get into this, but so many YouTubers, man, I feel like that they are above facing consequences because, they may have a lot of money, power, influence, and it's just, it makes all of us look bad. When one YouTuber, and that's the problem though, it's not just one. When you have so many YouTubers that are out here doing horrible things and, getting all this negative publicity, it makes us all look bad. All of us, like all YouTubers, look bad. It makes us all look bad, dude. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, and I used to watch him too. I used to watch Kaneko Kitten. I will say though that I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up on it because I'm just trying. I don't really want to. It hit me hard, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Because I used to watch his his videos to get information on what's going on in the Roblox community, you know? Because I didn't want to look at RDC on Twitter and all that, you know? I wanted to get it from a YouTuber. Oh, my battery's low. But that hit me hard. I don't think I even know the full situation. I think I only know bits and pieces of it, but I don't know. Because I don't really want to know. I really don't want to know, you know? I really don't. Barney, I'm in a community for something I really like doing, but the people in it are really toxic. That's a really tough situation, and I know how that feels. Well, if you like doing something, but the people around you are toxic, then you need to surround yourself with people who aren't toxic, you know? You need to surround yourself with people that won't be that way. And I know that sometimes is easier said than done, but you kind of have to do it. And sometimes that requires sacrifices to do that. That means you're going to have to maybe move away from certain friend groups or cliques or whatever. But believe me, it's better than staying in a bad place. It really is better than staying in a bad place. Because the longer you stay in there, the more volatile the environment's going to become. Just believe me. And the more you risk yourself of getting caught in that volatile environment. So, I mean, you do what you feel is best, but if I were you, I'd get out of there. And I would try to find maybe a new community that revolves around the same thing. Barney gives advice. Believe me, I can give advice. Believe me, I'm not a therapist, of course, but I can give good advice. At least I think so. I try to. Maybe I should rephrase that. I try to give good advice. That's probably a better way of putting it. Because if I say, "Oh yeah, I give good advice all the time," that'd be kind of arrogant of me to say, wouldn't it? So I'll say I try to give good advice. I may not always succeed, but I will try. That's probably a better way to put it. I wake up at 6 a.m. It sucks. Man, I'm sending prayers your way. Can you give me a properly? Barney went from mom to therapist. Let's see. What candy do I like? Reese's. I like Kit Kats, Twix, anything with caramel, basically. Except Snickers. I've never really been a huge fan of Snickers. Like, I'm okay with them, but I will never go out of my way for a Snicker bar. I'm sorry. I know that's going to probably tick off so many people, but never been a fan of a Snickers bar. I like Milky Ways. Especially white versions, like the white chocolate versions of any of those. I actually, when Halloween ended on November 1st, I went to Walmart and bought the discounted Halloween candy. And I have a few bags of it behind me. And I shouldn't have bought those because I've been picking at those. And I found a white chocolate bag that has literally white chocolate Reese's, white chocolate Milky Ways, and those cookies and cream Hershey bars. All in one bag. Like, lots of them. Thank you again, Walker, for the $2 donation. Barney went from the father to the therapist. Well, I mean, a father kind of gives good advice, too. Well, at least the fathers are supposed to. Fathers are supposed to do that. Bro, you're making me hungry. I'm gonna have to get my Halloween bucket out. What time is it for you, dude? If you have that sugar right now, you ain't gonna sleep. Now I do sound like a dad when I say stuff like that. Hey, son, you better not be going for your Halloween candy. It is 10 o'clock at night right now. If you have that candy, you won't be awake for school in the morning, even though it's Sunday tomorrow, but whatever. Should we call him Papa Barney? I mean, if you want to, I guess. What is my favorite fruit? This is going to be a generic answer, but apples. I love apples. I actually have apple cider in the fridge, and I kind of want to go get it. I really want to get it, but I have water right next to me, so I'll have that for now, because I'm actually kind of thirsty. Opinion on sugar cookies. I love having them during the holiday season. What is the best food to have explosive diarrhea? You really want a serious answer to that? There is a chemical that is in some sugar-free stuff that literally will make you poop your insides out more than Taco Bell. It makes Taco Bell look like a joke in that department in comparison. That's how crazy it is. I forget what it's called. The name escapes me. But it's an artificial sweetener that if you eat enough of it, it will literally make you poop your insides out. Hold on. I'm going to get it. Reese's. Because I know it's in Reese's Zero Sugar bags. Sugar ingredients. When I see the name, I'll be reminded. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Malitol. That's what it is. Malitol. That is the name of it. Malitol, if that is in a... Like, if any of you are eating, like, sugar-free stuff and malitol is in it, don't eat too much of it. Otherwise, you're literally going to poop your insides out. And I'm not kidding. That is Barney being serious. So, yes, if you really want to have diarrhea, explosive diarrhea, just eat a bunch of malitol. It'll happen. Oh, that water's refreshing. Are you speaking from experience on the malitol thing? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Could you tell? Could you tell? Opinion of mangoes. I like mango flavored stuff, but I don't think it's been a long time since I've tried an actual mango. I found this market online that sells, like, discontinued Mountain Dew flavors, and there was this flavor called, Mango Gem, Baja Mango Gem, and I considered buying it, but I may buy it when I make my next order if it's still on the market. Have I tried the one chip challenge? No, heck no. What are you, trying to kill me? Are you trying to kill me, my dude? My spice tolerance is literally next to 0. So I probably would literally die from the one chip challenge, dude. Like, I know somebody who has, like, really, really high spice tolerance, and even they couldn't do the one chip challenge. What is the one chip challenge? Okay. Imagine a single Dorito chip that has, like, ghost pepper powder instead of nacho cheese powder. That is the one chip challenge. Yeah. You eat a very spicy chip. That's also a good explanation of what it is. It's a very good explanation. That's cursed. Yeah, it is, but people do it. There's even, like, Blue Heat, I think. Let me see. I think it's called the Takis One Chip Challenge. Let me see. Is there a 2023 version? Let me see. The One Chip Challenge... And this was posted on September of 2023, so this is recently, has over 2 million Scoville heat units. And to give you some context on that, how many Scoville units are in a jalapeno pepper Scoville units? Okay, so the One Chip Challenge has 2 million Scoville units. To give you some context, a jalapeno pepper has 2,000 to 8,000. The One Chip Challenge is 2 million. Yeah. Think about that. Think about that. Yeah. So, do you want to do the One Chip Challenge? No! Heck no! No way. Is it possible for your spice tolerance to be in the negatives? Sometimes I find stuff like chicken nuggets and ketchup spicy, even though it's ketchup? How do you find ketchup spicy? What kind of ketchup are you eating? Thank you again, Walker, for another $2 donation saying, order properly. What inspired you to troll in the first place? I've always been a troll. Always have. But Albert Stuff, who is now called Flamingo, and Green Lego Cats, or also known as Cow Cow, also helped me get into that. To be honest, I'm not a spice person, but I am a sour candy person. I like a little bit of sour. Like, I like sour cream a lot. Like, for example, I love sour cream. I love putting that in my sandwiches. And I do like some sour candies. Like, one of the Mountain Dew Voodoo flavors was, like, sour candy. That was actually last year's flavor. And that was supposed to be sour candy flavored. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was very nice. Very nice. Have I ever watched Dragon Ball Z? I've seen Dragon Ball Z. Are you kidding me? Of course I've seen Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z Kai, which is basically the same thing, just with all the filler cut out. Not all, but most of it. And then I saw most of Dragon Ball Super. I've got the gist of what it's all about. But I haven't been caught up on the manga, so I think I got to the end of the Moro arc on the manga, and that was it. Somebody said they like honey peanut butter sandwiches. You know, I should try that sometime. There is spicy ketchup in Poland. Oh, is there really? Oh, it probably is in America, too. I just haven't seen it. Hello, Wilbros. Alright, I'm going to probably end this off in about 15 minutes. So we're getting around to the end of this, because I need to start winding down for the night. Which video would you make? AA raid or standing in avatars or pastries? Probably standing in avatars just because it's really funny. Some of the stuff you guys say is weird, but it sounds like stuff I would say anyway. Make sure to get local pure honey as well. That store-bought stuff isn't as good. You know, I used to get milk straight from a farm stand, but that's more expensive, so, you know. It is what it is. So maybe I should, like, every once in a while get it from a farm stand. Man, everybody's leaving. But everybody's leaving. Like, people are like, oh, Barney isn't talking about raiding anymore. I'm getting out of here. Oh. Do not raid washies. Is that reverse psychology? Are you trying to say don't do it so that I will do it? Because that's not going to work. Oh, man. You know, I may have to leave in a few minutes because I'm getting tired, man. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden getting so tired. Barney, you're one of my favorite YouTubers. I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you. No, I'm a supervisor. It is scary. It's scary. I'm leveling up my, my Washies rank to lend you my account. Well, I'm taking a break from Washies right now because I have been trolling so much at Washies. I appreciate that though. So if you get ranked up, feel free to use it yourself because I have done it so much. And we actually had people earlier in the stream saying that they were getting tired of me doing it. So you know. Oh man. Yeah, about 12 minutes and we're out of here. I'm out. I'm out. The Grinch has come in. Hey Barney, I don't remember if I heard in a vid or not, but you used to play military style games? Yes, I did. A long time ago, yeah. Long time ago. And you're the Grinch? Wow. I bet it's almost Christmas time, so you must not be a very happy person right now. Although, the Grinch did have his heart grow in the end. So are you the Grinch after his heart grew or before? Because if it's after, then you'd be happy that Christmas is coming in. One of my friends is still a Grinch, and I'm trying to convince them to not hate Christmas anymore. I'm trying to. I'm just waiting for their heart to grow. After. Okay, so you're after. All right, good. Barney, you sound tired. Yeah, I am. Trust me. I am. I'm a happy Grinch. That is so wholesome. I don't know why. That put a smile on my face saying I am a happy Grinch. I don't know why. That was just so wholesome. That genuinely put a smile on my face. Get some sleep. I will in 10 minutes. Believe me. In 10 minutes, I'm shutting this stream down. I'm going to go brush my teeth. And I'm going straight to bed. Nice to meet you, Tired. I'm lost in dimension. Hey, if I could handshake you right now, I would, alright? I'm handshaking the air. So, that was directed at you. Okay? The Grinch was not evil or mean. He just wanted peace and quiet. Well, his way of going about wanting that peace and quiet was kind of evil. So, like, yeah, I get why he wanted peace and quiet, but his way of going about it wasn't really justified. I mean, he literally robbed everyone in Whoville. And in the end, he did say that he did it because he wanted to hear them all cry, which is kind of evil. So, you know, at first you can kind of understand, but then when you hear, like, you know, he robbed people, lied to a 2-year-old girl, and then said, oh yes, I want to hear them all cry. That's pretty evil, I'd say. Of course, in the end, he repented and everything. So, you know. Opinions on cookies and cream flavored ice cream. It's very good. Very good. I haven't had, like, actual ice cream in a while. Sleep, Barney. Everybody's telling me to go to sleep. I will sleep when I want to. Which is in 10 minutes. Have I ever eaten a raw potato? Why would I ever do that? Why would I waste a perfectly good potato by eating it raw? What kind of hooligan would do such a thing? What kind of hooligan are you? What kind of hooligan are you to eat a potato raw? Unless you're some kind of animal. Irish people? Wait, Irish people do? I didn't know that. Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, if that's part of your culture, I guess that's one thing. Am I a purple dinosaur? No, I'm a red dinosaur, okay? Get it right, alright? At least get... I don't know. Speaking of potatoes, my friend got a potato for Halloween and literally took a bite out of it. Well, first of all, why did you get a potato for Halloween? And I hope you TP'd that person's house. Whoever was giving out raw potatoes on Halloween. How tall am I? Not tall enough. I'll tell you that. Not tall enough. How come I don't go to Koala Cafe anymore? It's not that I don't go there. It's just that I forget to. Honestly, I forget that it exists. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Opinion on donuts. One of the greatest things ever made. It's just they're one of the worst things for you ever made. Thank you again, Walker, for the $2 donation, saying, you are so polite while funny being a troll. Well, you don't need to be rude to be a troll, you know? Also, enough of those donations, Walker. You've probably spent at least, like, 20 bucks at this point. Maybe 15, honestly. Well, that's not a variable, too. Like, 16 bucks. Yeah, you don't need to... Like, people say that to me a lot. Like, man, Barney, I like that you're, like, never mean when you troll, you know? And I'm like, well, yeah, because you don't need to be. Like, a lot of trolls are mean when they troll, but you don't need to, you know? You can still be funny and not be rude. You can be both. Am I still in a war with Frappe? No. No, I am not. Which Grinch movie do I prefer? The original cartoon, live action, or the newest one? Live action. The one with Jim... I think his name is Jim Carrey. Yeah, the one with the live action one, yeah. That one. I have a tradition where I watch that one with my family every year. Every year. I'm probably going to watch... speaking of holiday specials, I need to get to watching the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving special. I didn't even watch the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown special during Halloween time. I should have done that, but I didn't. So I need to watch the Thanksgiving special at some point. Let's see. Opinion on sushi. Never had it, but I'm also not a huge fan of raw fish. So, I don't know. Would you rather start World War III or troll in real life and get arrested? Well, it sounds like me getting arrested would literally stop the world from ending. So, I guess I would get arrested to stop, you know, the world from ending. Jim Carrey is a treasure. As a person, he seems like a genuinely nice guy for the things I've seen online. That's good. But of course, you know, as we saw with Kaneko Kitten, you got to be careful about stuff like that, because people can be one way online and then be another person behind closed doors. Not to say that Jim Carrey is that way. We just don't know, You only know their public persona. You don't know what people's private personas are. Opinion on books. Well, the greatest book ever made was the Holy Bible. So, it was God's love being brought on all of us. And then I am actually writing an audiobook. I've been trying to write on it. I made an audiobook a long time ago called Faith Fulfilled. So it was an audiobook series that was supposed to be a long series, but I only got through one book. And I got a few into book 2, but not much. Do I think Coco Melon is very cringy? I mean, if you do you, I guess, honestly, on that. Sleep, sleep, sleep. In 5 minutes, okay? I am Oh, you're not talking to me. Okay, I thought you were saying you were convinced that I am part of Blockstreet's PR department. I don't even know what PR is. Happy Veterans Day, Barney. Oh, yeah. Today is Veterans Day. Thank you for your service for anybody out there who served in our military. I highly doubt anybody who served in our military is watching me right now, but, I don't know. I wonder if there's maybe, old fans of mine that grew up and then went into the military. And that'd be an interesting story to, like if I was still doing this, years and years and years and years later, and one of you guys came back and said, hey, Barney, just got back from my deployment. I'm coming back from the military and just coming back to watch your videos. That would be an interesting story. It would be a very interesting story. That'd be really cool, honestly. Tell your father I am your father. Okay, I'll do that next time I see him. Would you live normally or be immortal? I'd live normally. Yeah, me too. Because you know what? If you lived forever, you'd have to watch all your loved ones die. It'd be a very sad existence. Except the eternal life that Christ is offering. That will be different. I ran out of questions. Okay. Alright, a few more minutes, and then we're going to be out of here. Go to sleep or I will sue you. Alright, in a few minutes. Give me a few minutes. Are you going to do another video at Blockstreet? The new store's coming out soon. They're making a new store? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Wow. In Australia, we call it Remembrance Day. What, Veterans Day? A Remembrance Day. I like that. That sounds like more something for Memorial Day, though. May Christ protect you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. And may Christ protect you, too. Protect all of you. Guys, get Barney's stream to 100 likes before he falls asleep. Well, you have about 2.5 minutes to get that done, so... Got about 2.5 minutes to get that done. Blockstreet cannot avoid the trolling king. No one can avoid the king of trolling. Alright, 2 more minutes. And then I am going to bed. I am tired, man. There's somebody here literally named I'm only 3 years old. Did you do a deal with Frappe back in the day off camera to stop raiding? No, it's actually an interesting story. What it was I made a video, actually genuinely being, constructive on my criticism to them, and then they actually respected that and unbanned me. I kid you not, it was that simple. Literally, once I stopped being rude to them, that's when they started listening to me, and that's when I was like, okay, maybe it would be beneficial to not be mean to people, You'd be surprised how much people will listen to you as long as you're, not a jerk to them. If you're just being constructively critical, but not in a mean way. Now, that doesn't mean you're always going to get your way. That doesn't mean that they're always going to listen to you, but you'd be surprised how many times they will. Doesn't mean they always will, but you would be surprised. So next time you guys have a problem with an admin in game or a problem with somebody in general, instead of being rude, just be constructive, don't be rude, but get your point across. Warm or cold pillow? Honestly, depends. I like cold usually. speaking of pillows, I need to get to mine. I got to get onto mine. So I'm going to answer a couple more questions, and then I have to go and get to my pillow so I can go to sleep. Let's see. I remember Washies got mad at me because I said the equipment they used in the car wash was very cheap. Well, you know. Have I talked to any of the cafe owners? Yes, there's a whole series called Connect the Dots where I actually did talk to like high-ranking members of these groups. It's a very short series, but I did. When is the next time I'll be doing a stream? I don't know. I didn't even plan this. It's very random. So just subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will get a notification the next time I do a live stream and when I post a video or make a community post. Whenever I do anything, really. Good night and have a good tomorrow. Thank you. You too. All right. Two more questions and we're out. Two more and we're out. You know, we'll do three. How's three? All right, we'll do three. Like the 3 wishes, you know. You get 3 more. All right? 3 more. And then we're out of here. Will I troll at Sizzleburger on Christmas? I don't know if it'll be on Christmas specifically, but I probably will troll at Sizzleburger. Okay, so there's 1 of your 3 down, all right? 2 more questions and we're done. Barney, did you see the amount of people standing in avatars at Pastries yesterday? No, but I can imagine it. I can definitely imagine it. I did see, I actually did go to Pastries off camera shortly after one of my videos on there came out and saw how many people were trolling there with that specifically. All right, one last question. One last question. All right, let's see. My wish is for 3 more wishes. I won't count that as the last one, but that is not going to work. That is not going to work. There are rules, you know. There are rules, you know. Let's see. Do I have hair? I could. I mean, don't you see it on my head? Underneath my hood? Underneath my hood, don't you see it? Anyway, why do I like saying "I do properly" out loud? Because it's making fun of the fact that they literally say that all the time. All the time. Anyway, I don't think that's $20,000. I think it's like something else. I don't even know what it is. Yeah, that's literally $1.27 in USD. It's literally $1.27 in USD. But anyways, that's it. That's all I've got for today. I would like to thank everybody for joining this stream. I actually really enjoyed this one. The next upload will be, I believe, Monday. I believe it. Let me check just to make sure. I don't want to be feeding you false information. Let me just check to be sure. Check on studio. Yes, Monday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern United States time. That is when it is coming out. I'm sorry, Emily. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. I'm tired. I have church in the morning. I got to go to bed early. I'm sorry. Let's see. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/BarneyHunter12 or X, whatever it's called now. Somebody said they like eating false information. Well, then you would love the internet. You must love the internet, thanks. It's filled with it. Lord, give us all your protection. Amen. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Lord, for the stream, and thank you for this, for everything. In the Son's holy and precious name, I pray. Amen. And yes, if I don't stream again before this, have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody. But we'll be uploading quite a bit before that. But anyways, enough stalling. I gotta go to bed. Thank you guys for everything. God bless you. And I'll see you guys at the upload on Monday.